My helper has had enough today. Good morning and welcome back to another video. We're just back baling. It is Wednesday morning here now, where they're giving rain coming in today. This is only for silage. Everyone's been holding off, including myself, but like this is for silage. He mowed it on Monday, I think, and I'm going to be wrapping it after lunch. So getting a few little jobs out of the way. But looking at the weather again, it's to be wet Thursday, Friday, on and off. Then Saturday's to be wet, Sunday's to be reasonably okay, and then another front is coming in for Monday or Tuesday next week. It's like, when are we ever going to catch a break? When are we going to catch a break? Like, I probably have the guts of 2,000 bales of haylage still to do, or in and around. You know, you need a couple of days, and like as stated before, there's a couple of weeks there gone past where they were giving rain and feck all came. You know, we're right on the east coast, and sometimes when it might be bad in the west, and by the time it reaches us, it is sort of fizzled out, you know. So it's changing the whole time, but it's difficult to get anything done. It's difficult to plan anything. But we're going to have to make a move soon, you know. Even my dad was looking for a bit of hay there, and the fields that he has left was freshly reseeded, so I haven't been through them, but like they're bound to be extremely heavy. So look, we get a bit of, in this video they'll be wrapping, not sure what else, a bit of tidying up around the yard, baling and wrapping. Don't know when I'm going to get this video out, because if there's not much happening tomorrow and Friday, I probably won't have a lot on the video. It could be next week before it's out. But look, we'll see how things progress, and we'll get as much different stuff into it as possible. I might be sorting ewes, because I might bring some of those aged ewes to one of the Tullow sales, not the show and sale, just the normal sale. So maybe we'll be sorting them, taking a look at them, and maybe we'll get the lambs in again and have a closer look at those Tullow lambs, maybe even weigh a few, just to see, get a better indication of what I have. Just carrying on from earlier in the video, it's probably about a week since I videoed since that bit of baling, but just up here, up on the hill, brought up the scales where we're going to check if there's any more lambs ready. And the very first bit of haylage that we made, just checked it there today, the ground, and there's a nice bit of aftergrass on it, so I'm going to get the ewe lambs for Tullow and the ewe lambs for Blessington, and I'm going to get them and bring them home to that, put them on that, give them a little bit of a boost before they go. But the Tullow sale is, I think it's 2 weeks on Wednesday, so they won't be on it that long anyway. Then I'm just getting the ewes in to sort them as well. Maybe I'll go to Tullow tomorrow, just to a normal sale with some of those black ewes. Just going to get them in now, have a look at them and see if there's 10 or 15 or 20 that are good enough to go. Like, they're only weighing very short time, so there might only be a few. So we'll start getting rid of a few of them now. But we'll check all the lambs. I don't think I'll run them through the footbath today, because sorting there is just awkward. Sorting lambs coming through the footbath. So I might do it tomorrow, because look, there's going to be no mowing or anything like that. I think till Thursday, it's to be wet till Thursday. Another week missed. So I think I will be maybe mowing on Thursday. That's sort of the plan now, but there's so much to do still, so much to do. So they're talking about good weather at the weekend, so if we could get that good weather, there's going to be a serious burst for 10 days or 2 weeks, just to try and get everything wrapped up. Like, there's no aftergrass, there's no nothing. The guy had the lambs here where this was grazed, and then I just topped it and let a bit of grass come back on it, and like, there's too many lambs there, it wouldn't graze them anyway, so it's just as well I'm going to take maybe 50 out of it, and then I'm going to weigh anything. The weather lambs maybe go to Carnew Thursday, just see if there's anything ready. When I have them in, I just said I'd have a look, but like, I don't think there'll be too many. Lambs have took some hit anyway, but if they're fit to go, they're fit to go. So just to show you some of these black yolks. Like there's one now, look, she's not over well conditioned, but she's not too bad, but I might chance them in it and see. Now that one's, she's lame. A few like that, I'm just going to check their elders, make sure they've no bad elder, and check their mouth. Look, all the mouths are good. I think I checked their mouths before when I was going with cast joes. Jeez, the amount of flies. So I think all their mouths are pretty good. So just that's sort of your typical one. They're all 2-year-old yos. They're young yos. So there's no class for them in the show and sale. They wouldn't be good enough for the show and sale anyway. So just going to go to a normal sale tomorrow. I don't know how many I have. Be struggling to get 20 out of it, maybe 10 even. I don't know whether if I only have 10 whether I'd go or be worth going with 10. But sure, look, we'll have a look and see what we get out of it. That's it. There's one chevet yow there, but she's a cast yow, and actually good job I went through the elders there and the black ones. There was a lump on one of the black ones, so she'll have to go as a cast yow as well. And then I think there's a yow in with the lambs that's a cast, and then there's a yow up in the top field I think that'll be a cast yow, because they're just getting conditions deteriorating all the time, so it'll be as well to get rid of them now rather than giving them to Larry Earls, the knackerman. So there's over 20 there. There's probably 20, in around 20, give or take. So we'll be bringing them to Tullow tomorrow. Just have to stick the deck up in the trailer. The bottom would never hold the bottom would never hold them all, so I'm only just bringing them home to put them in the field there beside the sheep shed, so I wouldn't have to get them all in the morning again tomorrow. So just make life a little bit handier. Just stick that back door on now, and we're right. Set up a few gates here, and I'll just let a few out, 5 or 6 out to go on top, because it'd be a nightmare trying to get them up on the top here. That's the cast yow there with the bad elder. She's as fat as a snail. But I might have to bring this gate around. I'll just see will they go up. I doubt it. I'll have to bring this gate around. Yeah, they'd never go up on their own. It's very steep as well, the ramp there. I've no great loading thing here, just have to back in beside the wall, and it's not so bad with lambs. You can grab them and throw them up, but like it's a bit of a nightmare. It'd be hard to get these up, I'd say. That's it, mate. Put down the camera and throw one up. Go on. Up, 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 up. Go on, who cares? Go on, up. Ah. Go on, get up. Go on, get up. No. I may put down the camera. I actually ran up the second time. Up, 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 up. Now, take 2. Top ones are up. Yeah, there's 22 there in total and 2 cast yows, so there'll be 20 for Tullow tomorrow. So, go on. lambs in here now. I have the scales here. Just push them back. Come back here, Sen, and go over to the scales. So, like, the last time I went with lambs was a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't pick anything under 40 kilos. So like, there's a lad and he's 50 kilos. So he's put on 10 kilos in that length of time. More than 10 kilos. Actually, when I have them in now, looking at them, they've actually done terrible well since I went with the last lambs. Like, we've marked 1, 2, 3, that'll be 4, 5. We've marked 5 in the first penful, and I think there's about 8 pets down in the sheds that's going to be going as well, so they'll go Thursday to Carnew. And then I just want to pick the old lambs out, as I said, and put them on the aftergrass. So like, they've done well. They have done well. Now, been giving them a good bit of meal since, oh, the feckin' flies, since I weaned them. They hadn't got a whole lot of meal before that, and maybe the dipping and the dose has helped as well. They've sort of got a good bit in the last month or so, you know. They've got a combination of a lot, meal being dipped, or well, with the pour on and dosed. So it seemingly has helped a lot. Just to show you, now this, I've had this one in on the scales before. She's an exception. She's my best yow lamb. I've nothing else like her, but like, she's 57 kilos there at the minute. She'll be on the Tullow ones. She's speckledy all right, but maybe just a little bit black. But look at, she's serious length to her now. She's definitely going to be on the first pen, as long as she doesn't get lame or get hurted or something like that, because that seems to happen to me the whole time. So, but she is a savage lamb. She is a savage lamb. I'll just put her in for the crack to see what she is. But she's at 57 kilos. She's like, see, anything like the feckin' flies. It's unreal. It's just the next day again on from where we were doing the video. I'm back up where the lambs are again. It just started teeming rain yesterday. Well, it was last night. It was 7, 8, 9 o'clock by the time we were finishing up, and I had the chaps with me as well, and myself and Sen, and we got feckin' drowned. So I did bring the Ewes home, and then about 40 lambs over to the Aftergrass, but we had to lay out about 10 because I would have had to come back and get another load, and the chaps, it was getting late on the two little chaps, so wanted to put them to bed. And plus it was teeming rain. It was absolutely teeming rain. We got soaked, so I just opened the gate and let them out. So I'm back here now, going to get them now, divide them, and I might even have a look at the Cheviot yow lambs for Blessington, and maybe I'll bring them over and put them on the Aftergrass as well. There's a lovely bit of Aftergrass there. So yeah, I want to finish off this video because I want to get it out today. I went to Tullow with those yows. I had 20 and I split it into 2 groups of 10. You got 250 for one lot and 260 for the other lot. I didn't hang around. I just dropped them off and explained what they were. And look, hanging around, you're not going to get any more money by being there. I very rarely wait around unless it's a show day or something like that. So just too much other stuff to do. So that's what they made. It wasn't too bad. It's not too bad. There were 2-year-old yows. All had lambs. They mightn't have all reared lambs, but they all had lambs. So that's it. As I say, we're back here now. I just have one yow in here where I met my neighbour on the road, and he said that she was in with him probably the last 2 months, and I just said, why didn't you ring me? So we're after getting her there now. Now she could be liable to jump out if she's in there, because I went up along that fence there before, so I might have to go back and see is there a hole there. I might bring her home and throw her into the sheep shed for a week, and that might just cool her off. That's just the Chevets, or mostly Chevets, and then the last of the blacks that we missed yesterday. I might as well bring those Chevets and put them on the Aftergrass as well, but like, we take out a couple of big ones there, there's probably maybe 5 or 6 decent Chevets, and the rest are only very middling, very middling. So I'll stick them on the Aftergrass. Maybe I'll give them a dose over the weekend again. Just see, they're not great. Yeah, there's a couple of nice lambs there. Like there's 3 nice lambs together there, maybe 4, 5. But in general, a lot of small little ones. I'll just have the one pen in Blessington. I'd say I'll be struggling to get a decent pen. You see, it's 15, it's not 10. hop, hop, hop. Don't know whether I had showed this earlier in the video or not, but like lovely clow over there, the best of Aftergrass. So, and that didn't get any fertiliser or dung or farmyard manure or anything after it was cut. Don't think it was cut early, and I haven't been back here since just to check it. So I came down the other day and said, feck it, might as well put some lambs here. So I brought, there's about maybe 44 or 45 lambs that I brought yesterday, and there's another 30 something here as well. So there'll be over 70 lambs here. But the only thing here is all the surrounding fields are still in meadows, they're not cut yet. So to get them to the sheep shed to do anything with them will be a fucking nightmare. But anyway, we'll have to work that out. Might have to get them up the lane, up to where the pen is, where the cattle crush is, something like that. Don't know, but anyway, I'll have to think about that. We're going to finish off the video here. It's been all sheep again, so thanks for watching, and please subscribe, it always helps, and we'll see you at the next one.